Sorry about that. Yeah. Video timed out and the camera cut off. We didn't even know. But I know I was saying before, don't put your hands on her. Walk away. Don't disrespect each other. Like, literally, don't. It's not worth it. That's only going to make problems worse. That's only going to make what the original issue worse.
What the original issue is.
Yes. And believe it or not, it's okay. Believe it or not, it's okay to ask for help. But if I know you single and I'm in a relationship, you can't help me. You can't help me if I'm single.
If they're single?
If they're single and I'm not, what advice are you going to give me about relationships?
I can't necessarily agree with that because they could be single because they're smart. Because they know when BS is at their door. But I'm like, I'll listen to them. I would still listen to them. But it might give me a different perspective than what I thought of if I listen to them. That don't mean that they can tell me. It's a difference in listening to their advice and them telling me about a marriage. Because they definitely can't tell me about a marriage. But there are some things they can say that might be useful.
I don't know about that. And I'm not saying single people, y'all ain't good at, because y'all aren't. Y'all good at advice. But some of y'all advice some of you single people advice gonna make the people that's in a relationship end up single.
And that's sometimes for some people who are in relationships, that might be what's best. But
it might
not
be
always the case. They're not always given that kind of advice.
But also, I'm not going to, if you just in a relationship for 3 years or 2 days, me, 22, going on 22 years of relationship, married 19 years, what advice are you giving me?
They could still. And when people say that to me, I'm like, there's always a possibility that you listen, they might give you the right advice. You don't know their situation. Like I said, everybody is different. That's why
checking the source.
You always check the source anyway before you even ask. I wouldn't do that no way.
But I would go to some, but that's again, that's how I feel about it. Does it make it necessarily right? Probably no.
For you,
for me, it works for me. But that's my thought. Again, I always look at it as you want to get advice up from where you're at.
Because I'm like, this people has been married for 50 years, but yet one of the spouses is cheating on each other all the time, and they okay with that.
And again, you check your sources. So, you know who you should know who you're going to get advice from. You should know who you're going to for advice, and they should be living their life by the advice they're giving you, hopefully, when it comes to a relationship. If your relationship there you go. This for single people and couples. That's what I'm trying to say. Not that you single people can't give advice, or you people in 2-day relationships can't give advice, because you probably can. But I need to make sure that if I'm coming to you, I know who you are giving me the advice. Because a lot of people, myself included, can't advise on some things. I'm not going to give you advice on something I've never experienced, witnessed, dealt with. I can't. I don't have no experience in that. I don't know. But I do know some things when it comes to our relationship and what I've experienced. So if you come to me and go, this is what's going on, I'm going to give you advice based off what I know, how I see it.
What you've experienced.
What I've experienced, what that outcome's been. And I'm going to try to share that with you without getting into 100% detail of my relationship, because, again, your relationship shouldn't be everybody's business. Keep it off social media. All your problems should stay off social media, first off.
Yes, because people will pounce and thrive on
you got a problem in your relationship
and try and do nothing but
social media is the worst place to put it.
So
don't put your relationship problems on social media. And then trust me when I tell you, because it's still some people that call me they friend, they homie, even some adults. Oh, that's my baby. I remember him. But they spoke ill on my relationship. They thought ill of my relationship. It's people that said, girl, he gonna cheat on you. He gonna play you. Leave him alone. I know y'all did. My thing is, I ain't doing it.
Or you know how he did. What's her name, don't you? Yes, I do. I was the one telling him not to do it, and he should do something different.
Again, my niece, I don't know who she got it from, but she just put it on Facebook about just because the person you was with was toxic when you were with them, doesn't mean that they're going to be toxic
in their next relationship.
So, what I did in my first relationships, my past relationships, didn't work. What I'm doing now works. And I realized that. But it took growth. It took growing up. It took maturing.
Yeah.
To get to this point. Coop didn't just wake up and go, oh, I'm faithful today. No. It was some steps to get there.
Let me just tell y'all too. Let me tell you this. One day, you might be in a situation right now or trying to get into a situation right now, and it cannot happen. For some reason, it will not happen. There will probably be a day down the line that you're going to look back on that situation you was trying to get in and be so grateful that it did not happen.
Yeah.
So grateful that it did not happen. So grateful that it did not happen, because you could have gone through some stuff. You could have caught some stuff. You could have had children with the wrong person. You could have, it just could have been a plethora of things that you have, that you've been blocked from, and you avoid it by the grace of God. And you thank Him for that.
There's definitely some situations.
Somebody you look at this person, you just be like, all the signs, all the alarms, all the buttons, all the heat, all the everything starts moving in your body. You just like, oh, it is the finest thing on earth.
No, that might not be the one.
But they could do the most damage to you.
And for some reason, you can't get with them. Trust me. It's a lot of past relationships. It's a lot of people that I thought, oh, I can't wait to get in line and get that. And notice I said get in line.
Jesus.
But it was people that I'm like, oh, I'm about to get with her. Or I'm about to go talk to her. And I never, would be
we gotta stop, because I'm gonna cry. Because I'll be like, oh my gosh. When
Let me say my point.
Okay, go ahead. But
it'd be situations where I go, I want to get with this girl, I want to talk to this girl or whatever. And for whatever reason, it never would happen. And then when you see that person later in life that you just had to have, and you go, ooh, life been rough. And you look back and you thank God, like, ooh, you kept me for a reason.
Or it could still be the finest thing that you see, like, ooh, they fine still. But then you be like, but I know what they about. I know what they did. I know what they got.
And for some reason, we couldn't hook up. I ain't mad at you.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Everybody that walked past me and didn't want to talk to me, and thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Because despite myself and doing things I had no business doing, thank you for not falling or not letting me fall into the trap.
Yep. But we're going to get ready to close this video out because it's a long one.
It is.
We've been here for a minute now.
And I'm going to do a part 2 because it's
so much that can go into this.
It's a lot of stuff. And listen, this is advice that we giving y'all. Just to recap, the ones that we did today. Don't compare. Don't judge. Listen to understand. Communicate. Please communicate your feelings, whatever is going on. And Seek help
if you need it.
If you need it.
And make sure the source is reliable.
Make sure you're talking to a reliable source. You know that person. You know what's going on.
You know they know what they're talking about. But it's an individual thing. It's individuals coming together into a relationship as a unit, as one unit. So it's between the two individuals, or these days more than one individual, more than two individuals, 3, 4, however many
y'all choose to be in your relationship.
However many y'all coming together as a unit. So y'all make the calls for that. Right. Y'all know what y'all can deal with and what y'all can't deal with, what y'all will deal with, what y'all ain't willing to deal with. Only you know that for yourself. And you talk that out with the people or person that you're with, and you communicate that.
Wholeheartedly.
And you
get
all
it out,
compromise with each other. However y'all come to y'all's happy place. That's what you do for you. You can't let nobody else tell you that, what? You doing this? You in a relationship with who? With how many? That's your business.
But
that's not
them,
theirs.
And that's what they want to do. They're allowed.
And yes, I'm like we said before, we're the unorthodox Christians. We don't necessarily go with what everybody else say and do as a Christian. But because it's those people, the ones who usually be like, I'm a Christian. I can't. They have or they are. So don't. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather be an unorthodox Christian being real than hypocritical in what I'm saying and how I'm living. So.
Exactly.
But anyway,
again, y'all know we always say, I have heaven nor hell to put you in.
Yeah, that's not for me to decide. That's between you and God. So, and you and God.
How y'all figure? How y'all choose to live and
this is for us. This is how we want to be. This is we us. One-on-one. We man woman one-on-one.
You see me, you see her.
Yeah, I'm like we're man woman one-on-one. Ain't no third, ain't no same. It's man woman one-on-one.
And we're a unit.
So, we are as at one.
This unit. Is like I said. You see me, you see her.
And same this way.
Which is what?
You see me, I see you.
Because you didn't say same this way.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Okay, well.
That's not the same.
Okay. Well,
unless you say it. Say not, see? But no.
And you see how I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I ain't got time.
Whatever.
We ain't got time, literally. But, all right. So.
But, no, love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you. Don't forget, if you have not already, please subscribe, like, share this video, and comment, say stuff. Like, let us know how you feel, because maybe you don't feel how we feel. We are open to all comments, whether it is negative, positive, an agreement, disagreement, whatever. Say what you want to say. This is an open forum.
Open forum.
We are open to hear whatever you have to say.
Whatever it is.
Are we going to always agree with it? No. Are we going to always disagree with it? No.
Probably.
So,
who knows? But that's just us.
Say what you want to say. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped somebody, maybe even. And why are you looking at me like that?
Just looking.
Okay. But we hope that this video reaches who it needs to reach, and that you all are receptible to it. And receptible? Is that the word? Acceptable? I don't know. If you all
receptive.
That you all receive it. There you go.
That you're receptive to
That you receive it the way you need to receive it. Because I don't want to be out here sounding crazy. But anyway, we love y'all.
You said it, receptible.
Don't do me, because you already know. You already know. Yeah, that's why you hugging me, because you already know.
The camera gotta go on.
You gotta
say, nah, let me stop.
You send them if you want to. You going right with them, whoever it is. All right, we love y'all. We'll see y'all next video.
Peace.